I pick up the bill. The brake lights cast a red light and the road twists round the hill. Lipstick on the back seat, saliva on the dash. I've clawed my way out of here before, but I keep on coming back. I push and you tend to shove. I give in and you don't give up. I'm not getting out of here this time. I brought a lemon to a knife fight. I kick and you like to punch. I'm unhinged and you're undone. I'm not getting out of here alive. I brought a lemon to a knife fight. I brought a lemon to a knife fight. Hero to zero at 60 mph. My eyes are getting wider with every word you say. Intoxicated, higher than the ISS. I've clawed my way out of here before, but tonight I'm turning left. I push and you tend to shove. I give in and you don't give up. I'm not getting out of here this time. I brought a lemon to a knife fight. I kick and you like to punch. I'm unhinged and you're undone. I'm not getting out of here alive. I brought a lemon to a knife fight. I brought a lemon to a knife fight. I push and you tend to shove. I give in and you don't give up. I'm not getting out of here this time. I brought a lemon to a knife fight. I kick and you like to punch. I'm unhinged and you're undone. I'm not getting out of here alive. I brought a lemon to a knife fight. I brought a lemon to a knife fight. I brought a lemon to a knife fight.
We're on a night run. Boy, you better hold your tongue. Talking like you're coming from Kingdom Come. Rhythm and reeling, the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, hey, never got no money, but I'm running from Tacoma. Isn't flooded, cold-blooded, no money, drunk, I'm something low. I'm killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I'm feeling so fine.
Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running. Under the nightshade, tell me what we're hiding from. Like someone could steal it. Are we waiting for some kind of feeling or saving it up for the morning? Get some paper here.
Boom! There we are. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Fuse, Aerial Assassin. And that guy over there, reach for the sky, boy. That's Big Dog.
That's right.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Ryan, how are you, my friend?
Oh, it is another glorious day, man. Feeling the age, killing me. turned 40 a couple weeks ago, and the kid turned 17 tomorrow. God help us all. Oh, boy. But not too bad for Monday, brother. How are you doing?
Good. Very good. Ready to get in and talk some... I don't know what I was going to say. Talk some schmaz. There we go.
Some schmaz.
Talk
Yes.
schmaz. Hell yeah.
Welcome to the Schmozcast.
To touch on something we talked about last week, schmaz is
Yep.
another one of those wrestling terms that very much makes its way
That's fair.
into
Yeah.
my everyday.
That's absolutely fair.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I thought of any more. We'll touch base on that one if and what. We'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Oh, God. Okay.
Well, shall we get right into it?
Oh, I'm scared. Let's do
You
it.
ready? All right. So, start this one off. We're doing a riff of a riff.
It's a riffception.
Yeah, exactly. Riffception entirely. So, our boys Steven Larson over at Going In Raw and Friendo Club Wrestling. Check them out on YouTube. Fantastic gents.
Yes.
They do a contest between themselves where they try and guess what Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter reviewed and gave star ratings for matches for pay-per-views or premium live events. And so Ryan thought it would be a fun idea. Correct, by the way. Ryan thought it would be a fun idea if we then attempted to guess Steven Larson's ratings.
Yes.
He had me guess Steve's ratings for... Which one was that? I don't even remember what show that was.
Was that All Out?
It might have been. Yeah.
I think so.
So this is round 2. Ryan's in the seat, but opposed to last time, Ryan only had me guess Steve's ratings. Ryan's guessing both Steve and Larson's ratings on this one.
Okay.
It's going to be a blast.
Well, it's the good thing with Larson is he has a hard cap 5 stars. Mm-hmm.
Until he doesn't.
He's never.
God, I can't wait till I breaks that.
He's never gone over it.
I can't wait. Oh, that's true.
-5 and -5, -6, whatever he gave Lesnar Cena at Palooza, because I want to say he rated that because it was
It was
many ever
-1
F5s
for
he
each
hit.
F5, so I think it was -6.
Okay. So I know Larson's got a hard cap. He doesn't give out 5s a whole lot. Mm-hmm. If it is going to happen, it's an AEW show. Mm-hmm. Steve typically with AEW, like he jokes, the floor is 4. So, watch so many of these. I feel like I probably have a decent ideal of their verbiage choice, kind of like they make fun of Meltzer's for never making sense, because it doesn't. Ever.
Yep.
Okay, my question for you then
Yeah.
is going to be, do they count the Jet Speed FTR as part of this?
No. Steve
And-
said he didn't start watching the show until the Hater Tekla match, so
Okay.
he missed almost all of it. Larson then consequently just gave no rating.
Okay, have you watched the show yet?
I have not. I
Have
want
you
to. I
seen-
just. Yeah.
Have you seen what they did for this?
What? Who? What?
So Jet Speed and FTR were the main event of Zero Hour.
Yeah.
The match is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Buy
they're
us on
still going.
pay-per-view. Here we go.
Yep.
So we're leaving in 3, 2, and then they leave. The pay-per-view starts. The match is still going.
Mm-hmm.
Pyro hits. I don't care how many people think it was cheesy or stupid. I loved it.
That's genius.
That gets 4.5 star minimum just for that aspect.
That's a
of it.
fucking hook, and it's never really been
love it.
done before. It's genius.
So I've never seen it on something like that in terms of pay-per-view where the match is happening. Now, like WrestleMania 14, very famously, when they were doing the free-for-all, the Mania 14 opened with a 20-team battle royal, tag team battle royal. So the entrances started on the free-for-all as it was ending.
Oh, sure.
And then it opens with I think it was the Nation Domination was entering, and then the Road Warriors return, LOD 2000. So that was the big opening pop of the wrestling pay-per-view, or of Mania 14.
AEW's done that a couple times too, where when they had big matches, most of the people entered on 0 hour, and then the two big names entered on the show proper.
Ospreay and Swerve are opening the show, or whatever the case is. You want that big music hit. But to do it literally in the middle of a match, because it went another about 5 or 7 minutes. It was fantastic. I thought it was great. The only time I've ever seen that before is back in the 90s, which makes sense because of who Tony Khan is. Nitro used to do that. When they would go from the first hour to the second, they would welcome everyone to the second hour of Nitro while the match is going on, and the pyro would hit at the entrance ramp.
Oh, yeah, because it was technically a different show, right? Because that was the crossing into prime time, and so they could get away with more BS then and whatnot.
Sort of, but Nitro was cable, so they didn't have the same things as network TV, so it's kind of a little bit different. But yeah, they counted it as a second hour. Now, they didn't name it two different things to try to... There's a jerk joke here somewhere. Advertisers like Raw and Warzone did in the mid to late 90s, but I thought it was fantastic. So it gets 4.5 stars just because they did that shit. I loved it. And Jet Speed and FTR are fantastic. So the floor there is 4 stars anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's run down some rules of this real quick. I have given you most everything they said on their video regarding their ratings. Okay. I have cut out some verbal word salad, as they're processing. They're just kind of spitting to fill the air, I cut a lot of that.
Okay.
And just polished it down to the actual genuine thought of the sentence. I believe, to the best of my ability, I did not alter any meanings, especially because after I typed it, edited it, I then go back and watch it and read along what I wrote along to what they're saying to make sure it matched up. So all seems good.
Absolutely appreciate the work.
Yeah, thank you. The only thing that's blanked out, obviously, is when they actually state what their rating is. And I'll simply say blank in that situation. So if you hear the word blank, that means that's where the rating was, because they never said the word blank in here otherwise. Aside from that, if they mention that, because on one match, Steve will go first, then Larson goes first. Then on the other one, Larson goes first, and Steve goes first. So if the second person speaking made reference saying, yeah, I'm in agreement, I gave it the same score, etc., that's in there. So for those ones, if you can nail one, you've got them both. The only thing I actually really cut out, aside from garble, was when they referenced that they gave a match the same score as the previous match. In that case, that sentence just doesn't exist. You won't know it's there. I don't know it's there. I don't even remember which match or matches they said it for, so...
Okay. That would be referencing, only because there's 2 repetitive matches on this. You're referencing literally the match before on the card when they say that, not like the previous Briscoe versus Fletcher match.
Yeah, okay. Exactly.
Got it.
Like some of these, they have same scores consecutively, and so they would have said I gave it the same score I gave the last match, which
Got it.
Yeah, that's on this card, not previous iterations. You will hear some chat about previous matches from yesteryear, etc. in this, but it's not tied to it'll make sense.
Yep,
we'll
I got
get
you.
there. Yeah. All right. Let's start this one off. Again, as established, no rating for Jet Speed versus FTR because Steve didn't watch it. First match, proper, on the card, Jamie Hayter versus Tekla, who must have been pretty pissed off that they wound up not opening the show.
I would hope they would have given the hickey on that.
I'd be so upset if I found out, fuck yes, women are going to open the card, we're going to do this shit. And then they roll in with 5 minutes at least of Jet Speed FTR.
Right. I would hope the format backstage basically said 0 hour closes FTR Jet Speed, and then pay-per-view opens, and I would hope, because because first full match on the card, Hayter Thekla, I liked the match. I enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. Jamie Hayter looks to be, I don't want to say having a different style, but it looks like she has kind of worked a little more, I guess you'd almost call it like Sabre Jr., Nigel McGuinness influence of the technical aspect into her game since she came back. Mm-hmm. And Thekla might be the absolute greatest character in AEW right now. And I don't know if you saw the clip. You know her story from Stardom and how she left the company?
No.
She slapped the owner and head booker, so he fired her. But she was leaving. She'd already given her notice she was coming to AEW. Mm-hmm. So she was down in CMLL for one of their shows recently, and Stardom, of course, a partner promotion or sister promotion, for lack of a better phrase. The head of Stardom was in there, and she was talking smack to him and gave him the finger in the crowd the entire time. So she's kept this whole riff thing going. It's fantastic.
Awesome.
I thought the match was great. I'm really curious what Steve has to say. Larson, I think I have an idea what he's saying.
Yeah, enough of your reviews. Here's their reviews.
Let's do it.
Steve opened this up by saying, I thought it was a really good match. I was surprised by the outcome, which I liked. So it wasn't a foregone conclusion match. And I thought, the finish made sense and what they did trying to build this thing. Larson responded, I thought it was really good. I thought it was pretty good. Sorry. I can't really put my finger on it, but something felt a little bit off. I can't really recall what, but it's all I could say, honestly.
Interesting.
I can repeat anything you need. Just let me know.
Okay, so if the guys say pretty good, we're at a minimum of 3 stars. We're way above match happen territory.
But a match did happen.
It did. I thought a very good match. I'll say Steve went. Larson made sure to say pretty good. I'll say Larson 3.25. Steve 3.5 stars.
You get 3 points for that one. Larson, you were dead on. Steve went 3 3/4.
Okay, 3 3/4. Okay, and Larson did go 3 1/4. Okay.
Yep. So 2 points if you're dead on, 1 point if you're a quarter away.
Oh, thank God we got the quarter point in there.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for that.
Of course.
I appreciate you.
All right, next up, Jurassic Express versus the $32.17 Bucks.
Did they say that in the video?
They might have. They might have, but that I saw that entrance on YouTube and I was like, this is fucking amazing. That all this character work they've been doing with this, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And especially the fact that it's spilling over into being the Elite again.
Which I haven't watched the 2 recent ones yet.
It's been back for a couple weeks now. If you guys aren't watching, get in there. It's pretty damn good. All right. Larson said, this match had some really, really, really good sequences. It's probably about 3 to 5 minutes too long. I think that's one thing about a lot of the matches on this card, is they could have been a bit more efficient in their use of time, considering most of them, the story is being told during the course of the match. I don't know what that meant. This was one of them. There were some sequences in this match that were really, really good, but I felt like there was several times where they set something up that was really good and then backed off instead of building up to the crescendo. But the finishing sequence was fantastic. It was really good. I thought all in all, it was a really solid, really good match. How many times can you say really, Larson? But again,
I'm just going to say,
but again, just cut a little time out of it, and maybe we're talking a higher score. Oh, that's the other thing I did. If they ever referenced a score other than what they gave it, then I just put in parentheses a higher score. And so he gave it a score, and then he's saying, but again, just cut a little time out of it, and maybe we're talking a higher score.
A higher. Yep, I got you.
All right.
Okay.
Steve responded saying, yeah, the character stuff that the Young Bucks are doing right now is fucking hilarious. It's highly entertaining. I agree. I think the match was a little on the bloaty side. It was a little bit on the long side, but there was some excellent wrestling. I gave it blank as well.
Okay, so we're talking same score. The as Steve says, the chakras are aligned on this one.
Katras.
Chakras, whatever.
Katras.
Whatever.
Oh shit! I clicked away. There we go. My bad. Sorry. Damn Discord alerts. I wound up showing a bit of my WoW Discord. Whatever. Hey everybody. How's it going? Professional.
That's right. We don't get paid by the hour here. We get paid by the fuck up. Oh, golly. Okay, so they really do knock it down if they feel it goes too long. They both have been really good about doing that.
Which is funny because 3 to 5 minutes just feels a little hair splitty for me. Like
it does. I can kind of see where they say that. I wouldn't. My personal thought was the bloatiness worked for the character development of both sides.
Yeah.
Because of the returning Jurassic Express and then everything Young Bucks were doing.
Yeah.
It's the Young Bucks. It sounds like a floor of 4. There was a lot of reelies in there. I'm going to say they were sitting at 4.5 probably, knocking it down. How far did they knock it down? Can you read the sentence about the ending sequence? I think it was Larson was talking about it.
The last 2 sentences from Larson said, but like, the finishing sequence was fantastic. It was really good. I thought all in all, it was a really solid, really good match. But again, just cut a little time out of it, and maybe we're talking a higher score. Sorry, I guess that was actually 4 sentences, but whatever.
You're good. Okay, so I'm going to say he's thinking we're talking 4 3/4, 5 territory. I'm going to say they went 4 1/4.
I'm going to give you 2 points for being a quarter star away.
4.5?
4 flat.
4 flat. Ah, damn. Okay. All right.
All right. On to Hurt Syndicate versus The Demand. Steve says, I like this match a lot. I thought it was fine. I like that it only went 13 minutes and 30 seconds. That was good. I didn't feel like it was the most, well, I guess it was a consequential match, and that it was like a blow-off here. But I also felt like it was a foregone conclusion that it was going to end up the way it did. I thought it was fine. Larson says, yeah, I'm not too far off. Everything you said, I agree with. It was a match that didn't overstay its welcome, and there was some good stuff in there. And then Steve responded again, I didn't see anything in this that was better than any of the stuff between them that came before this. So, like, in all their other matches and whatnot, he's saying all the stuff they've done, nothing really blew the top off in comparison from what they've done previously. So they're not too far off from each other. It's your clue for the link.
So, not being too far off, they're typically, that's a quarter, maybe a half-star difference. Geez. Nothing new. It didn't overstay its welcome. They like the Hurt Syndicate a lot.
Who doesn't? We hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people.
I'm going to say Steve went 3 1/4. Larson went 3.
I'm going to give you 2 points. You were a quarter star short for both of them.
Oh, damn it. They went. Steve went 3 1/2. Larson went 3 1/4.
If you want, you can lock one of them in. I'll give you an answer, and then you can build off of that after knowing one of them.
No, that's not necessary.
You don't have to give both of them at the same time.
Oh, it's all good.
All right, let's go on to the TNT Championship. Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe.
Holy, what a match. I loved it.
Larson starts out by saying, I didn't think this match was as good as their last pay-per-view bout, which out of nowhere was kind of amazing.
Agreed.
This match was still very, very good. Again, probably could have shaved 5 minutes from it and would have benefited the match. All the kickouts, all the finishers, I thought they were pretty well executed. 2 really great wrestlers, and they put on a really good match. Steve said, you and I are in complete alignment on this one. I also gave it blank. I agree with you. It wasn't as good as their other one, or their multiple other matches. Mark Briscoe is so good. Kyle Fletcher is so good.
Yes.
And yeah, I think you probably could have shaved some time off this one. But gosh darn it, man. These guys are both so damn good. So damn good. And the outcome, I did put 1 point on Mark Briscoe in the predictions challenge, and it didn't pay off.
Did he really?
He did. But that just illustrates to me that I love that they've built up Mark Briscoe to the point where I wouldn't have been shocked if he won the TNT Championship. I didn't expect it, but I also wasn't going to bet against him. It did sort of play out the way I figured, though. The one time I do bet on him is the one time he lets me down. Because every other time I bet against him and he ends up winning, that whole MJF win really threw me off. I don't know what to think anymore about Mark Briscoe, but I do think that he's a terrific wrestler, especially at his age. It's wild.
I 100% agree with everything. And it's funny because in their prediction video, he has like a good 45-second to minute kind of tirade about every time he picks against Mark Briscoe, he screws up and Briscoe wins. The MJF is the match is the big one there.
Yep.
Oh, and he did. That's funny. Okay.
I mean, it was his one. It makes sense.
Yeah, it
Why not?
does.
Just do it. Sometimes you got to go with the heart rather than the... is it going with the head? I don't know. Like, again, they have built up Briscoe enough that it would have been reasonable and believable. So
there isn't a title in AEW that if they said Mark Briscoe's getting a title match, that you can just honestly count him out. Okada even right now, because you've got his stuff with Konosuke, that if he stands on, the outside and Mark catches a roll-up, we got a new unified champion. No one's going to bat an eyelash. So I was right there. I think I had it in as like a 2 or 3 pointer for me in their predictions.
Oh, that could actually totally fucking work too, because Okada and Takeshita have their shit, which we'll touch on later.
Exactly.
And Okada could face Takeshita for the IWGP Heavyweight title. He'd be like, I want that back.
I honestly think that's your Tokyo Dome match.
Yes, please. And if it's not Wrestle Kingdom, it's Wrestle Dynasty the night
Dynasty,
after.
yes, 100%. Okay, so they're in agreement.
Oh, it has to be on Kingdom, though. It's the IWGP title. It's going to be on Kingdom. Never mind. Okay.
That's my thought, because they don't have... The G1 title match is already done.
Yep.
Because he already beat Zack Sabre. So, I mean, unless Sabre's going to get a rematch that they figure out, or whatever the case is, which he probably should.
Okada versus Takeshita versus Sabre Jr.
Okay, you need to calm down. We can't see that on stream.
Brother.
Jeez Louise.
Oh
Jeez
my
Louise.
God. That match would be fucking sick. Plus, I don't think they've ever done anything other than a 1v1 for their world title at Wrestle Kingdom. I think the closing match has always been
the
belt
great question.
1v1.
Didn't they... Didn't they do a 4? No, that was the 2-night one. They did the 2 belts in individual singles night 1, and then night 2 was the. That was when Kent or not Kent.
Sorry, I lied. The very first Wrestle Kingdom had a tag match
Jesus.
for the main event.
Oh, okay.
You say, "Oh Jesus," that's just 2007. It's not that far away. We're only at 20, or coming up on 20.
If it predates my kid, I'm allowed to say, "Oh Jesus."
Oh Christ. Let's see. So the championship seems like it always gets defended on the first night.
Yep.
And then we've had some where it got defended both nights. But when it was one night only, it was always a 1v1 match for the belt. Never a multi-man match. So I'm just saying, that'd be cool. That'd be fucking cool.
I'd be down for it.
All right, anyway, what do you think they rated Fletcher versus Briscoe?
I want to say the last one they gave him. I think Steve gave him 5 stars, and I think Larson gave him 4 3/4.
Sounds right.
So if it's
Vaguely
not as
recall it.
good as that one, and they did the same, so their alignments are there, I'll say. God, I'm waffling between 2. I'll split the difference. 4.5 stars.
I'm going to give you 2 points.
God damn it. They went 4 3/4, didn't they?
They went 4 1/4.
Oh!
Uh-huh.
Okay. That seems kind of low to me, but all right.
They thought the match could have used some time taken off of it.
I disagree with
And they
that.
thought their last match was better, and so that recency bias and comparison, it just shifts things, apparently.
Okay. All right. I don't agree with that, but okay.
All right.
I love this match.
Chris Statlander versus Tony Storm.
Speaking of I love this match,
Steve starts saying, "Yeah, dude, I'll be honest with you. I understand the story they were telling. This one didn't quite hit. I feel like I've seen much better Tony Storm matches, and I've seen way better Chris Statlander matches. Like, Statlander is one of my favorites to watch in the ring, and for whatever reason, I don't know why. I mean, I thought the finish was really good from a character standpoint, where Tony says, just fucking end me, or whatever she said. So yeah, man.
so good.
I kind of landed on blank for this one. I just wasn't really that into it. Maybe my expectations were too high. I don't know. It just didn't really come. It didn't really hit me too hard." Larson responds saying, "Yeah, I'm not too far off. I went blank because I thought the wrestling was all really good. They took a unique approach to the story here, and it followed through with the match, and I appreciated that. But something just didn't quite land with it. I can't really exactly put my finger on why. Yeah, I don't know. It was really good. It was really good." Steve responds, "It felt a little methodical in like a good way, I guess. Most of the time when I say a match is methodical, I mean it's fucking slow and boring. This was methodical, I think, for a reason, but it still didn't really hit the way I thought it would hit." And finally, Larson responds, "And you know, the basic story here where Stat had an answer for basically everything that Tony did, I don't know. I didn't necessarily feel like they threw us a wrinkle at any point to question like the idea of, all right, well, Stat's going to win this, you know. Like, it didn't seem like Tony had an answer in any capacity, at least one that could be sustained." There it is.
So they did not like this nearly as much as I did. Steve's 100% correct though, because it was methodical, but it was character based methodical between the two of them, and I loved it. Okay, so they're not far off, so we're talking a half to a quarter star difference. Steve's not about it. Something wasn't there for him. Sounds like Larson may have liked it more, so maybe actually Larson's the higher of the two. So, God, where's Larson City? Larson's at 3.5, 3.25. Steve, 3 to 3.25, probably. Let's go Larson, 3.5. Steve, 3.25.
That's 4 points for you.
Oh, there we go.
Dead.
Oh, I hate I got that on that match.
Dead
Absolutely hate that.
Yep.
Okay.
I was literally going to ask you who you thought would rate it higher, and you went right into that thought process just as the thought had floated across my mind. That was beautiful. Well done. Well done.
And it's kind of a rarity that Larson rates a match higher because his scale is so hard capped for now at 5. At least at positive 5. The negative scale, we don't know how far down that goes yet. Give it time. There's a Lesnar matchup coming. I'm sure that I'll find a way to break 6.
All right.
Sweet. I'll take that. All right.
There's no back and forth on this one, just one each. So here we go.
Okay.
Larson starts by saying, the finishing sequence I thought was excellent in this match. But again, it's a situation where whenever Mercedes is in the ring against anybody at this point, except maybe Toni Storm and a full gear Statlander, we know she's going to win. And it's quite an uphill battle to put doubt in the viewer's mind about the outcome being any different than Mercedes wins. And it literally took Mina kicking out of Mercedes' finisher to be like, all right, chance isn't high, but stranger things have happened. And following that, the match got really, really good. Up until that point, the drama just wasn't there, so I landed on blank. Steve responds, I'm sort of torn on this one. I landed on blank as well. If the outcome was a bit more in doubt, I probably would have gone a higher score. I mean, it was an open challenge. There's no story going into it besides Mercedes just collecting titles. But yeah, as soon as Mina shows up, it's like, oh shit, Mina's about to drop that title. Probably going to pick up the women's tag titles with Toni Storm now. But yeah, what did I say? Blank? Yeah, blank sounds right.
Oh, God, Steve! Steve! Oh, God, okay.
Yep.
I mean, it just screams 3. Larson referencing the kick out, showing a little more.
You know what my favorite part about this is?
Steve can't remember what he...
Well, yes, but no, more in a broad general sense.
Oh, okay.
I love when they are doing their guesses for Meltzer. And they're always talking about how much Meltzer loves heat. If there wasn't heat, Meltzer's not going to love it. They never mention heat once in any of these reviews, ever. They never talk about heat. They don't give a fuck about the heat. I mean, they do, but they literally never say the word heat. And I find that funny.
I think the only time I've ever heard him talk about it when they're doing something is when they're talking about like an old Meltzer star rating from like 2004 or like 97 or whatever. I think that's the only time they reference it, because then they're like, oh, we know what kind of heat he likes in the mid 90s. God, it seriously sounded like they didn't like this as much. I'll say they landed at... I mean, doesn't sound like they're going to go above Storm and Stat. So just 3.25.
Oh, excuse me. Wrong pipe. I'm going to tell you that Steve enjoyed this match exactly as much as Storm and Stat. And Larson... Sorry. Sorry. Larson enjoyed it as much as Storm and Stat. And Steve enjoyed this one a quarter star higher. You got 2 points on the board. They both went 3.5.
3.5. Okay. Okay.
All
that's
right.
fair. I mean, I disagree with that, but that's fair.
Brodito versus Oshita.
Oh, God. Gee, I wonder where the floor of this one is. We're going to put it at 4.5. Let's see what they say.
Okay. Steve says, so it was a long match, but it was an excellent one. And
4 3/4.
And it was punctuated by my favorite moment of the entire show. Okada can do no wrong right now. I gave this blank. I thought it was excellent. The chemistry, or the storyline lack thereof, between Okada and Takeshita is so entertaining. Yes. I love this match, even though you probably could have shaved 5 minutes off it. Larson responds, I'm in complete agreement. Blank, copy and paste. Wrestling was really good. Most interesting kind of story and character dynamics is going on in this match. All the stuff between Okada and Takeshita. Like, Okada could stand there with the most neutral expression on his face, and it speaks volumes. Like, he just knows how to do that, and it's so wildly entertaining. It's so good.
Goodness gracious. Okay. I don't think we're in 4 3/4 territory because Larson doesn't hand those out nearly as much as Steve does. So I think we're sitting at 4 to 4.5. We're sitting somewhere in there. Now, Larson, I'm in complete agreement, so we've got same score, correct?
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
So the best moment of the show, clearly Steve is referencing Brodito doing the Macarena, because watching Brody King do a dance from 1997 is God's gift to the wrestling world right now. What? Oh God.
No, it's Okada's shit-eating grin. How dare you?
Well, that's pretty damn good too.
God,
but have you seen his big tattooed ass doing the Macarena? It's fantastic.
I think I did.
I'm
and
sure
I also
that
saw
hit
the
socials.
one. Also saw the one the week prior where Omega joined in.
Yes,
but Brody still wasn't in.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're okay. He wants about 5 minutes shaved off. That screams quarter star off. So I'll say 4 1/4. Yeah, 4 1/4.
You should have started at 5 instead of 4 3/4. You would have landed right where you needed to.
Bitch, they went 4.5, didn't they?
2 points.
God damn it. Mm-hmm. It's like that run with Steve and freaking Meltzer, or Larson and Meltzer, where he's always a quarter off on the classic pay-per-view stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch. All right.
These next 2 are doozies, so...
this is title match, and
yeah, this is for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Hangman Adam Page defeating Samoa Joe.
Okay.
Larson says, much like the story going into this match just felt a little undercooked. It was 19 minutes long, and it felt short. That doesn't rarely happen. I'm putting in a editor's note here. I think he meant to say that rarely happens, but he says that doesn't rarely happen. Okay. But that doesn't make sense because they're always talking about matches feeling longer than they do. So editors know. I think he meant to say that rarely happens. But he did say literally that doesn't rarely happen. Anyhow. So many of these other matches felt long. This was a long match that somehow felt short, which is another reason I made that editor's note. Anyway.
Got it.
If you asked me, based on my viewing experience, how long was this match? I don't know, 15 minutes? Steve says, I'd have said 12. Larson says, yeah, I just didn't feel like there was a whole lot going on with it. Maybe they're going to have another match, probably on an episode of Dynamite. I don't think it's going to be a pay-per-view match, where Joe is going to put Hangman in positions where Hangman has to question the man he is at this point. Because that's where the interesting stuff comes from, especially with Hangman. I mean, Hangman puts on good matches, sometimes really excellent matches. I thought it was one with Kyle Fletcher. Even though the outcome wasn't in doubt, not much of a story there, the match was awesome. It was a battle of attrition. They went to war. This didn't feel that way. Hangman's win was pretty decisive in the end. Which also, of course it was decisive. It was a 1-2-3. It's literally a decision.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it, in the wrestling term of, because the end of the match, if I remember correctly, it takes, I think, 2 or 3 buckshots to put Joe down. Yeah. Because he hits one, Joe's woozy but still standing, and then he hits a second, and I want to say a third one is what finally drops him. I mean, so it's not like he caught Joe out of nowhere with, in the words of Simon Miller, the most devastating move in the history of pro wrestling, the surprise roll-up.
Oh, hell yeah.
It wasn't, I mean, it was, I get what he's saying, but okay.
All right. He says, I gave it blank. It was good, but considering the matches Hangman has had thus far in his title reign, this one didn't really kind of stand up to that level.
Okay.
Steve says, yeah, I didn't even go blank, referencing Larson's score. I went blank. It was just yeah, this is cool, but man, you're stacking up against an AEW pay-per-view where the bar is set so high for these matches, and the story being so kind of undercooked. And maybe, hey, this is obviously Act 1, because, the post-match angle saw Joe and the Ops turn heel, even though he just got his ass handed to him in 19 minutes. He says, you're not worthy of this. Well, I don't know what makes him worthy then, Joe. You better have a damn good explanation for why Hangman isn't worthy. So, this did not stack up against the other matches.
God, it sounds like Larson gave it a higher rating than Steve again. Okay, so this sounds like it's not up to par, which, ironically, Hangman's par is just huge because of every time he seems to be in a match, he just crushes it with everything. All right, so we're less than 4. I would be shocked if they went lower than 3. So I think that's where we're at. We're in a 3 to 4 range. Steve went lower than Larson. Larson did hype up how good and breezy and sprint almost this match felt. Let me go. Larson went. I think he middle grounded. Let's go Larson 3.5. Steve 3.25. How close is he? 3.25. Yeah.
Yeah. You got
Sweet.
it. Hell yeah.
All right.
Done deal. 4 points on the board.
Wow, okay.
Well done. You pulled that one right out of there.
Oh, this is going to suck.
All right. This is by far, this is where they would call a Meltzer's write-up, the longest write-up.
Yep.
But this wasn't a write-up. This was a video. So this was where they yapped the most. So bear with me here.
Do they bitch about the actual ending? Because that's my complaint with it.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's the most nitpicky bullshit I have about this match. Okay, go ahead.
Give it time. So I'll just say this before I start. I put this in Arial font, size 16. You know, just a little bit bigger because the eyes are starting to go, and I need glasses.
Word. I hear you. I hear you.
So I put this in Arial 16 instead of like a Times New Roman 12. This is a page and a half long.
Oh God.
Yeah. Here, I'll put it into a Times New Roman just to make it more. That seems to be like the standard that people know. Times New Roman, size 12. It is. Ooh, is that a page? It is just shy of a page long. So,
oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna be a minute here. Bear with me.
Nope, you're good.
Jump in as needed, you know, but also. No, it's fine. Just jump in if you need. All right.
Yep.
Steve starts off by saying, I gave it blank. I thought it was wildly entertaining. I thought Mox is doing for me personally. I hate it when people say me personally. Doing for me or personally are the same fucking thing. You don't need both. If you're saying personally, it's about you, the person. You don't need me personally. Just say personally. All right, anyway. I thought Mox is doing for me personally probably my favorite work of his, at least in his AEW run. I thought, the match was structured a bit. I mean, it's just a Darby match where he just enjoys getting his ass handed to him and then he comes alive at the end. We had old Sting show up. I thought it was super entertaining shit. They didn't even go that hardcore with the hardcore stuff. The worst of it for me was the fingernail spot where Mox was clearly and obviously viciously sticking those skewers underneath the fingernails. Full bore, Larson, full bore. But yeah, blank. I thought it was a really fun, really entertaining match.
Have you seen the clip of Old Man Sting?
Yes. Looks great.
Oh, it
looks
good.
fantastic.
It looks so good. Fantastic.
Well done. Honestly,
10 notes on that one.
Considering they had him show up on Winter is Coming with that winter-themed video and whatnot, I'm surprised they didn't do that out the gate, because it's a good fucking look. The white beard versus the black beard, yeah. Sign me up, dog.
I almost feel like that's kind of Sting's choice, because
Sure, yeah.
By the sounds of everything that's kind of come out, I think the only thing Tony Khan argued with Sting about is the fact, no, you and Darby are winning the damn tag team titles in your last match, Sting. I don't care what you want to do. You're winning this match. Okay.
Absolutely.
Sorry. Digress off of the Old Man Logan, Old Man Sting thing.
Believe me, Sting, you don't need to put over the Young Bucks in your outro match.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna be fine.
You chose the Young Bucks. Yeah, you're good. Their stake, their position, their spot, all good.
They're
no
gonna
problems.
be A-okay. They don't need the push, I promise.
Actually, looking back on it in storyline-wise and the whole world of kayfabe, you can argue that's where the descent of losing money went. It started there. I'm just saying. It could be Sting's fault.
All right. Larson responded saying, I'm not too far off from you. I went blank. I just thought if Darby got the win here, trails off into nothing. I know it was great having Sting back. That was awesome. They could have milked that finish just a little bit more. I get it. At the end of the day, Mox is all bluster. We've seen him tap out super quick before. But even in those moments, I feel like there's a bit more drama just in terms of how it was presented to us. And this was just presented so matter-of-factly, where ref just calls for the bell. We don't hear Mox cry out. Steve responds, well, yeah, that's another thing, dude. I agree with you in terms of milking that, but also he did such a great job throughout the entire match of talking, of performing as a character. Yep. Come on, man. You got all these people here. All right, fine. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. And we didn't get to hear him say anything when he said the whole point of the match was to say the damn words, "I quit." We didn't get to hear that, so that was disappointing. Larson responded, "It was, yeah. Give us some drama in the moment. Realize that Mox is on the verge of maybe losing everything, and have him express it in how he says, 'I quit.'" And finally, Steve responds saying, "I think they probably could have raised the stakes of the match too, if you would have had the Death Riders kind of doubt Mox going into it, or at least kind of like they did with Seth and the Vision. If you don't win this, if you say I quit, you're not just quitting the match, you're quitting on us." But they didn't really go in that direction. I feel like maybe they just didn't want to blow their nut right now on that particular story beat, you know? That's it. That is the end of the review.
Okay, so they don't talk. Now, I want to say Fightful and Meltzer talk about a few things in the show got messed up from the State Athletic Commission of Missouri.
Really?
So that's, yeah, they have a State Athletic Commission that's still pro wrestling.
Yeah.
And
well, because they're calling it pro wrestling and not sports entertainment. That's how WWE gets around that shit.
Yeah, but they still fuck with WWE too. That's why if you go back in the last 5-10 years, if it's in Missouri, whether it be Kansas City or it be St. Louis, predominantly those two, there's not a lot of color in terms of blood. There's not a lot of overly hard, like there's no table spots, there's no light tube spots, nothing that you would think a Darby Mox.
There were no table spots on this show at all?
I think the only thing that was close, I believe, to a table spot is the fact that Claudio press slammed Darby from the ring to the announce table.
Oh, yeah.
But he bounced on the announce table. It didn't break.
No.
So,
which, if anything, would be more likely to cause some color.
Yeah, so I can understand after the fact. Now, in their ratings, I 100% agree the finish was fucking stupid. Mox, basically...
It's an I Quit match. It's not a submission match. It's not a hardcore match. It's an I Quit match. You have to verbally fucking say that. And usually a referee is putting a microphone in your face. What do you say, Mox? What do you say? Well, there's just a microphone in your face. Yeah, that's insanity.
I think it was Remsburg was the ref. No, who's the bald one?
Remsburg's bald.
Remsburg? Yeah.
But also Rick Knox. Was he old or young?
Young.
That's Remsburg.
That's Bryce. Okay. He wasn't doing the mic thing that I hate in an I Quit match. It's
agree.
So annoying.
I agree, because it's like every 20 seconds. Just like, what do you say, Mox? What do you say, Darby? What do you say? What do you say? Like,
and then commentary, because towards the end of the match, they bring a fish tank full of water into the ring and attempt to
drown.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I could say the word on it.
No, you can say drowned.
Drown. Darby, when Sting comes in, he
just don't call it waterboarding. That's not waterboarding. That's drowning.
That's a different thing. Being dunked on a table, two separate things. Sting busts the aquarium thing and breaks it. So commentary is trying to get across to a point that the Scorpion Deathlock, Mox's stomach and chest is buried into broken glass of the aquarium, of the fish tank.
Okay.
And that's working, but Mox quits so quickly, you don't really see a tap out. You can't hear him scream, "I quit," and Remsburg or Knox, whichever one it was, doesn't have a mic in his thing. It was the most discombobulated.
There's a difference of like 50 years between them. You cannot confuse them.
Then I'm gonna say it's Remsburg.
Yeah.
It was so close that if they had milked that thing and Mox is screaming a little more, give commentary that 7 to 10 seconds to really sell the fact that, oh my God, he's in broken glass, that we just watched Sting shatter 2 minutes beforehand, and put a mic in front. That match should have ended, and I'd hate to be this old guy. I hate doing it. That match should have ended like Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard when they had their I Quit cage match, with Blanchard screaming, "Yes, I quit!" into the microphone to end the match. That's exactly how the match should have ended. They swung and fucking foul tipped this. Sorry, it's a World Series time.
The issue is that Mox, anytime he's put into a situation like that where he thinks he can't escape, he is the type that will give up quickly.
Yes.
In a sense of self-preservation, so that he's not, on the shelf for however long, kayfabe or not,
Right.
Like
And
that's kind of his thing. Like, he acts super tough, but it's actually kind of
Yeah. It's a facade,
arrogant.
just like,
It's not confidence, it's arrogance.
Yep.
For whatever reason, because he should be confident because of all the accolades he has over all the years. But yeah, in this iteration, he is arrogant rather than confident. And so he talks a big game, but then when he's put in a no escape situation, he's instantly... He's literally hanging from the ring. It's like within 2 seconds, tapping. Like,
and I agree with you, but that's also my problem with it, is because it's not Hangman hanging him over the rope with the chain. It's Darby, who Mox has made a career, literally in the last 5 years, a career out of throwing around and outpowering. It doesn't make sense that even in the character that he's in a position of weakness and he can't get out of, just pushing his legs and flinging Darby across the ring out of a scorpion. But he's in shattered, broken glass. I needed 5 to 7 seconds kayfabe for that to be, and then someone give fucking knock Remsburg a goddamn microphone so Mox can scream, "I quit." It's the whole point of the damn thing.
Shouldn't even need a microphone because most of the cameras have microphones on them as well, which is why we hear a lot of the shit.
Mox
So
is
it's just
screaming,
like,
"I quit." Yeah.
Like, honestly, it should have been loud enough that one of the cameras would have picked it up and it would have been totally fine. Yes, I agree. He should have actually tried to fight for it. I think that's where Steve's idea of, there being stakes on it, of the Death Rider saying, if you quit this match, you're not just quitting the match, you're quitting us. So he has to actually sit there and try and fucking fight it. But also... No, Mox can't just stretch out his legs and fling Darby. He's in the Scorpion Deathlock, sir. That's one of the most devastating submissions in all of history.
Yeah, there's a big difference from Sting and Darby Allin, though. About 110 pounds and 5 inches.
But Darby was manifested with the spirit of Sting by Sting's reappearance. That was Sting, like, possessing him by being there. All right, give me some numbers, damn it.
All right, let's go.
Who do you think rated it higher? Because obviously they're not the same.
Steve did.
All right. Do you need any repetition?
No, I think.
Sure, we went on quite a tangent.
No, it's good because it basically the entire ending is exact. They think about the same way I do. All right, I think this screams Larson gave it. He doesn't break 4.5. So, and I think floor is probably 4. So I'll say, Steve's going to be within a quarter star. So if I go 4.5, Larson's 4.25, or is it Steve 4.25, Larson 4?
Door number 1 or door number 2?
I hate that game. I don't like coin flips in poker or in general.
I didn't even mention door number 3 yet.
Oh, son of a bitch. Let's go. Larson went 4.25. Steve went 4.5.
Going with door number 1?
Yeah.
You should have went with door number 2.
Motherfucker, 4.25 and 4. God damn it.
All right. So let's add all these up real quick and find that you are out of a maximum point total of 38, 9 rated matches, 2 maximum points per person, so 4 points per match, 9 times 4, could have had 36 points.
Okay.
You earned a
37 out of 36, baby.
a very respectable 23.
I'll take that.
Very respectable 23.
I'll take that.
I will say, if we went by Steven Larson rules, where you have to get it correct or you get no points, you would have wound up with 5 out of 18.
I'm all right with that.
So, yeah. 5 out of 18 becomes 10 out of 36, or you wound up with 23 out of 36.
So I've matched Larson 1, 2, 3 times.
Yep.
And
Steve
twice. Okay.
You got both of them correct, presumably on 2 matches where they were aligned. Actually, wait, I could look. It was where they weren't aligned. It was the Hangman versus Samoa Joe match.
The Staten Storm match.
The Staten Storm match, and the very first one.
And then I got Tekla.
You got Larson's. Yep.
Interesting. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
There it is. Well done.
All right.
Well done. 23 out of 36 is
I'll take
not bad at all. What's the percentage on that? It's over 2/3, right? Just under 64%.
I'll take it. I'll take that.
Good enough for most North American schools.
Hell, 600 batting average. That's Hall of Fame career, no matter what position I play.
There you go. All right.
I do believe that's going to put you in the hot seat if we continue this for Full Gear.
Yeah, I was gonna say fuck Saturday Night's Main Event. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, if we really need to kill 10 minutes, we can do 5 matches real quick.
We pop in on a Monday for literally 10 minutes just for that. Stream's over. Night, everybody.
Yeah, have a good.
All right. Well, with that out of the way, I believe you had a tables, lists, and chairs idea for us.
So I do, my friend. So
tell them about it.
We're gonna move from the Friendo Club Wrestling and going in Raw over to the Wrestle Talk grouping there, and they have a series of videos called TLC Tables, Lists, and Chairs, where they have a top 10 category of varying varieties and 3 panelists, again, of varying characters, in which everyone presents their top 10, counting down from 10 to 1. We're going to adjust it to be a top 5, in which whatever our topic is, we're going to present our individual top 5 lists. Number 5 getting 1 point. Number 4 getting 2, so on and so forth. And then we'll combine it, and we'll have a definitive winner in the top 5, or top 3. And I figured for the first one, we just have a little bit of fun. And kind of just leave it wide open of just artistic taste. Maybe it's prestige taste, no pun intended for maybe what's on my list.
I thought about it.
I did it. Of what it would be of just our personal top 5 pro wrestling championship belts.
In current run. Not retired ones, but ones
Correct.
that are in rotation right now.
Yes, because otherwise Kirk's number 1's the IWGP title, and so is mine probably. We're just going to take it out of there.
The old one?
No. Yeah, the one before this.
The kind of towering one?
No, the one that, Omega and Okada have.
Yeah, it's a circle, but then there's, an extended tower on the top that, cuts into their belt. No.
Oh, I would have figured that'd be number 1.
I will tell you, it's iteration in the what is it? There is a current IWGP belt that looks like it. Is it the junior heavyweight? It's the junior heavyweight title.
I think it's a juniors.
The junior heavyweight title is on my honorable mentions. I am kind of growing on it, but that one in particular, because it's standard silver plate with gold emphasis rather than standard gold, it's doing something for me. I like it so much more as silver. So that is in my honorable mentions, but no, as far as the old style belt with the actual gold plating and the silver embellishments, I kind of don't care for it. I kind of wish that top was not there, and if it was actually more circular or symmetrical, it would have won it. It would have been in there for me. But anyway, sorry. Enough derailment. Please,
you're good.
Take us away, sir.
So it's just going to be our top 5. We're going to be presenting from 5 to 1. If we have some honorable mentions, it does sound like Kirk does. I don't have any honorable mentions. I'm sure I can think of one. But what's your honorable mentions for best current pro wrestling belt design?
Yeah. So aside from the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title, which again is like how the old heavyweight title used to be before it merged with the Intercontinental to become the World Heavyweight title. The Junior Heavyweight title, I like. It's good. It's very good. Their tag belts are not bad. I do like the strong titles as well, even though there's not necessarily a lot going on in terms of like the background or how the font is just like font, but it's kind of not parallaxed. What am I trying to think? I don't know. Font's good is what I'm trying to say. And it works for most belts except for the strong women's title. I don't care for the purple strap, the lavender strap. This is not my thing. What else would I mention? WWE Men's Intercontinental title. It's good, but it's missing something.
I hate that belt.
Really?
I hate that belt.
Especially since they added the blue in again. I do
that
enjoy
makes it better.
It's on a 10, not on a 5 list.
I don't even have it on the 10.
All right.
God, no, not me.
And honorable mention to the Prestige Wrestling World Heavyweight title, because it is a good-looking belt. But when I have to pick 5, it could not make the cut for 5, unfortunately, for me.
That's fair.
Anyway, do you have any honorable mentions?
I am going to honorably mention the AEW tag team titles.
Yeah.
I love those belts. I think the women's tag team titles, spoiler alert, we're talking about it here soon. I think those belts look absolutely gorgeous. I do like the symmetry of the men's and women's titles across the world, and the tag belts for AEW. Spoiler alert, the other two are on my list. I love the symmetry between them. Love those tag belts. To me, they almost have like a little homage to the ECW tag belts from the later 90s, which I love.
Oh,
those
shit.
belts.
Rock's here. Sorry. Rock, bro.
Hey.
What's going on, man?
What's up, buddy?
How's it going? Dude, we've been pinging in the group chat. Where the hell you been? We need to get these things back off the road, or back on the road again.
Back off the roadie?
No, back on the road again. I put out calls twice saying like, hey, when y'all are ready, let me know, blah, blah, blah. And I never heard anything from you. We've been waiting to hear from you, dude. Oh my God, I'm glad you're here. No, you're not the third wheel. I've been waiting to hear from you. Doc, if you're back, we can get back to doing some 2K or anything, honestly, whatever. Like, we want to do some shit on Mondays for sure. Next week? All right, cool. We'll chat later for sure.
There we go.
All right, Ryan, go for it.
Number 5.
Number 5.
I do have the Prestige Wrestling World title. Brackets, the tag belts as well, because they're very similar design. I love the fact it's beauty and simplicity. You know what it means. Prestige as a company, just as a word on a belt, seems really freaking awesome. I love the design. I always have. I'm annoyed Prestige is shutting down for a little bit. Hopefully they make a comeback in late 26 and even 27, or someone can pick it up and run with it. They've been a boon to the Pacific Northwest indie scene, and I love that belt. So that is my number 5.
I'm trying to see if I can show it on stream.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, here. If I save image to desktop, and then I insert an image, I can just do new, we'll just call it belt. Okay. And then I'll choose from the desktop this belt right here, and it's going to take up my entire fucking screen, because why wouldn't it? There we go. There. The World Prestige, the Prestige World Championship title right there for you. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. I love the the silver on black.
Yes.
I love that so much. That looks very clean. Like, it's all just tones of white, black, and silver, and that is fantastic. No unnecessary gaudy gold, no splashes of random colors in there, no terrible belt colors. Like, it's just a nice black leather. That is good. That's why it's my number 6.
There we go.
All right. Shit. I should have asked you in advance for what you were saying, or what you were going to say for this, so I could have them already saved. But
well, I mean, professional, nothing but professionalism here. We're lucky we talked about this at all to begin with.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull mine up real quick.
No, see, you're more prepared than I am this week. I didn't get pictures.
No. I'm doing it as we're going. Yeah. All right. Mine right here. Oh, I need to make it bigger. There we go. This is the New Japan Pro Wrestling TV World Championship. There's something,
Gee, Kirk, why do you like that so much?
Just so gloriously retro about it that it works for me. From the way too many buttons on it. Like, it's got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 21 buttons on it. Like, it's just so many buttons to a very, like, 70s feeling brown retro strap to just basically a square. It does have, like, some slight cutouts on the corners and whatnot. There is a little bit of I think they call it in the design world greebling. There's a little bit of like layering. Like, it's not all just flat. Like, there is some sort of like a slight touch of 3D element to it in depth and whatnot. It works. Surprisingly, it works for me. It works for me enough to put it at 5, but it's not a top 3. It's not the top belt. It is sitting at 5, but it is a good belt. I think it does what it needs to do for its not bracket. It's what am I trying to say?
It's level.
But the people that are in that division, yes, perfect, thank you.
League, it's like division or league. I couldn't decide which division, one I was going to go with.
It does what it needs to do for its division. So New Japan World TV title. You are my number 5.
Mm-hmm. What's your number 4?
My number 4, as I vamp for time to grab it real quick. Oh, why is it on a table? What is that? Okay, whatever. I'll take that image. Like, it's not so much that it's on a table. Sorry, that shouldn't be surprising. The titles do often wind up on tables.
Yeah.
It's that it's on a table very clearly outside because there's grass around it. But,
Okay.
But there it is. My number 4 is the TNA World Championship title.
Okay.
The current iteration of it, obviously, since that's what we're talking about. As much as I loved the last belt for how like simplistic and retro it is, this one, it's got so much going on in terms of all of the cutouts on it, of all the layering to it, the fact that it's simply black, gold, and red, and nothing else. And the only red is in the TNA logo, is in the globe itself outside of the continents, and then just on the side plates, and that's it. So like the red is not overwhelming, but it's enough to differentiate it from like say the current WWE World Heavyweight Championship, where it's just like a gold donut with a bit of black in it, with a bit of gold in the black, and it's just gold and black. The red gives this something, just in the same way that the blue in the men's Intercontinental title for WWE gave it something, but the red gives this even more, especially considering the company, especially considering their branding, especially considering their history. I love the TNA World Championship. It is my number 4.
Okay. Taking shots at my number 4, but that's okay. The current iteration of the World Heavyweight or the Women's World Championship in WWE is my number 4 because
both of them.
I kind of prefer the Women's World Championship over the men's. The strap color helps with that. I think the white looks very nice. It is a lovely throwback nostalgia looking title of Big Gold, which is, depending where you are in the country, either the most iconic or the second most iconic wrestling title belt in the better part of the last 40 years.
Look at that.
It's just gorgeous looking.
It's so good.
The logo has to be there. Like, we have to accept it. That's the way they do their titles now in terms of the world. It's not as ungaudy as the WWE titles, thankfully, which is just logo. I think it looks very classy. It's classic. The nostalgia is huge to me. I'm old. I just love it. I'd say either version's great. I think the women's one slightly edges it out. But yeah, that's my number 4.
That's what we're showing. That is what we are showing right now. The women's version specifically, because it is the superior version.
I agree.
Let's see. I need to grab this one, because this is what's taking my number 3. If I can quickly save it and then change this image. There we go. In a similar fashion to what Ryan just said, I'm going with this guy. Oh, God, it's gigantic. There we go. This guy right here. This is the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. My God. Look at this beauty. It's so good. Gold, blue, white, and some black. Oh my God, I can't speak. What was the parameters? Literally top 5 best looking belts, regardless of promotion or whatever, but they have to be in current rotation. Any belt that's been retired is out of discussion. This thing right here, I love this thing. Cody Rhodes fought for this thing, and now the men don't even get it because the women get it, and they fucking deserve it, because look at that thing. That thing is gorgeous. My God, I love it to pieces. if I was ever going to buy a replica belt,
Yep.
this one might be my number 2 selection. And the only reason is just because, again, of those WWE logos on them. I get it, and it's not going to make as much sense when I say what my number 1 replica desire would be, but we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Ryan, what's your 3?
My number 3, and this one I do have as a tie.
Yeah.
And you'll understand why.
All right.
It is the AEW, TBS, and TNT Championship.
Okay.
I think when you're going to have what is essentially your mid-card championship, you can make an argument over the unified and everything that it was before and stuff with the Triple Crown, but that's your mid-card championship. You need those belt designs to be eye-catching. You need those belt designs to be fitting of a championship. It does help that Mercedes Moné and Kyle Fletcher are currently holding those 2 championships.
Yeah.
Fletcher, it just makes him look like a star. I love the branding of the channels that the shows are on. I think that's wonderful for a relationship with Turner, for lack of a better phrase, but with Time Warner or HBO.
Brock says, is having a TV station logo better than the company logo? LOL.
In this instance, yes. It is very much. I love the TNT. I love the red playing off of the gold with the black strap, the blue for the TBS title.
That banner behind
Yep.
champion. Nothing else. It's just that banner, and it's just enough to give it that pop.
If you make me pick one, I will say TBS over TNT, but both of them together, I think, are my number 3. They are just outstanding.
Yeah, wholeheartedly agree. Let's see. I'm gonna grab my next ones. Why don't you tell us about number 2, my friend?
For me, number 2 is the WWE Tag Team titles. Those would be the ones that are on SmackDown, currently in the hands of the Wyatt Six.
Those should have been on my honorable mentions as well. Of all the tag titles going around currently, they're like one of my favorites.
I love the AEW tag belts very much. The Raw tag belts, the pizza belts, they're okay at best. That's the best compliment I can give them. The WWE tag belts, though, the SmackDown belts, the Wyatt's belts currently, they look like an homage to the 90s tag team titles and also the SmackDown tag titles that came out in the Ruthless Aggression era. I think it's a nice combination of the two. Very nitpicky thing. I wish there was a little more color in them per se, like the SmackDown belts had in the mid 2000s, with the blue kind of backing or background. Pardon me, in the plates. I just love the belts. They hit the nostalgia feels. They look good. They look like championship belts. They've looked good on every single team that's had them since they came out.
I like how they kind of have the little butt on the bottom of them.
Well, way to go, Ollie. Way to screw it up.
It's just, no, I mean, like, it distinguishes it from all the other belts. Like,
That's
all of
fair.
them are either a circle or some sort of polygon or whatever, and it's just like, let's put some rounding to this that isn't just a circle. And they kind of made it look like almost like a belt buckle, which honestly is kind of appropriate for a belt. That it looks like a belt buckle, but like it's the most belt buckly looking one of any of them, I would argue. I like it. Yeah. Where does that put me? Is that my 2?
You're 2.
Okay. Oh, I need to grab my one still. Sorry, 1 second. Or it looks more classic with the butt. Yeah, it does. Exactly. Like this looks like as close to a version of like the belts that Edge and Christian held.
Yep.
You know, like yeah, that's very, very reminiscent of that era, and I love that so much. There's my 2 and my 1. Okay, fantastic. So my number 2 is this guy right here. Say hello to the IWGP Global Championship. This thing is the AEW, or sorry, not AEW, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship on steroids in all of the best ways. This thing, I love this thing. I want more of this thing. This is a championship to fight for. I don't even know how to put it into words. The fact that they, one, have like the clear-cut shape down the center, like straight lines, but then beyond the cuts are like extensions of it to like give it a little extra flair, but like the centerpiece is still just like this perfect piece. The side plates are just the globe in gold, both sides of it, the West Hemisphere and the East Hemisphere. There's a little gold, like, not gems, but like they're like circles with like a tiny little, like, it almost looks like a ruby in the center of this thing is gorgeous, man. I love this belt. This is the best belt IWGP New Japan has ever had, in my opinion. I love this thing to pieces.
And it's relatively new, is it not? It's
I think so.
A year or two old, if that?
Let's see. IWGP Global started. It was established December of 23.
Okay, so it's not even 2 years old yet. Just shy. Okay.
Yeah. It's had 6 champions.
What are the?
Hey, Ryan, pop quiz. Who are the 6 global champions?
Didn't Mox have it?
No, Mox does not have the global championship.
Oh God, I have no idea. Did Gabe Kidd have it?
Yes, Gabe Kidd had it. He was number 5. Okay. One person on this list used to be in WWE.
Oh God. Oh, didn't Ziggler get it, or Nick Nemeth? Is that the one he got?
Yes.
Yeah, when they did that stupid thing with him and Riddle.
He was number 2. And then the inaugural champion, champion bookended him, so that's 1 and 3.
Is it Dave Finlay?
It is.
Okay, so Timu J. White, good. Glad he got something.
4 and 6 are the same person as well.
Okay, so it went Finlay, Ziggler, Finlay, somebody, then to Gabe Kidd, and now back to somebody.
Mm-hmm. So who's the current IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion, Ryan?
I know, dude. I got no clue. Oh, God. Okay, it's not going to be Ace. Is it Goto? No, he just lost the world title. Is it Shingo?
No.
Damn it.
Same faction, though.
Yoda?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yoda Tsuji is the current and 4th ever IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion. So
yes.
Right,
so everyone on the list makes sense except for Ziggler and Timu.
4 men have held this belt.
Okay.
And this
it's a great looking belt.
Gorgeous
outside of the jokes
belt.
Outside of the jokes that I have about it, it's absolutely a gorgeous belt.
Mm-hmm. All right. So then time for my number 1 then?
You want to go first? You want me to? It's up to you.
My number 1 right here. I don't think there's going to be much argument between myself and Ryan. Maybe I'll be surprised, but let me just put this bad boy on screen right here. Let me introduce you, my friends, to the AEW World Championship. Now, what this belt does not do in colors, like adding a splash of red or adding a splash of blue or having a white strap, this does by having different shades of gold on it to give it that aspect of layering, to give it that aspect of differentiation. It's so good, says Rock. It honestly is. The reason this belt works for me as opposed to the old IWGP heavyweight title is because it is actually symmetrical. The old IWGP title was basically a circle, and then it had a hat on top of it. If it had that hat on the bottom of it as well to make it symmetrical, it would have won for me. But the fact that it looks like a face with a hat on top really throws me off for whatever reason. And this thing, even though there's so much going on with its cutouts and whatnot, the fact that the cutouts are mirrored and so the side plates match that perfectly, and then when they're worn across someone's waist and you see that 3D element of it being stretched around their waist as well, my God, this belt is just insane. I wish I could have found one that had a background removed on it, but we're going to cover our faces for a minute. My God, look at this thing. It's so good. And it's doing the same thing.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, it's doing the same thing with the global title from IWGP, where on our left side of it, as we're looking at it, so on the wearer's right side, it's showing the West Hemisphere, and then on the other side, it's showing the East Hemisphere. I love that too. It's such a good touch. Yes, it does say AEW on it 7 fucking times.
Yeah,
but the fact that it's literally like it's just AEW, there is still like world champion written on it, and it's not just like in the lower border of it, but like cresting it to like crown it. Like I love this belt so much. The modern era's big gold. Honestly, yes. Yeah. Or as MJF liked to call it when he had it, the big Burberry belt, because of that fucking god-awful strap he put on it. This belt should not be on brown. It should not. It needs to be on black. And the fact that it's on black, you don't see a lot of it between the plates, but then you see it for the strap itself on the sides and the back. Number 1 with a bullet. Ryan, prove me wrong. He's not good.
Okay. So, you didn't bring this up, and you're really going to hate me now because we're just going to create a whole big old tie here.
What?
The reigning and current GCW heavyweight champion is Effie.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have you look up GCW just to stall time. Gotcha! It's the AEW World title.
Yeah,
that is the best looking belt in the world today.
Yeah, oh, the GCW title looks so fucking boring.
It does. It does. It's not bad, but
not
God,
bad.
is it scream for accents.
Yeah, it's just it's belt happened territory.
Yes, it is. It is 3-star, depending on the match, 3.25. The AEW World title and the women's title, I think truly you can interchange these ones.
True.
They are just at this point, especially with what Tony Storm did, as much as I can't stand the Death Rider stuff, Mox taking that belt away for the 4, 5, 6 months, whatever it was, keeping it in that briefcase, absolutely a smart decision. Even, might have hated it at the time. It was incredible because it made people want to see that belt again, to the point that when a briefcase finally got opened, it caused another pop at their biggest pay-per-view of the year. Mm-hmm. It also made the women's world title mean that much more, because that was the only world title seen on AEW TV shows, was what Tony Storm had. Yeah. I think it did incredible work for both of them, and that belt, with the way the plates are shaped and sized, just kind of a shout out to the old Mid-South heavyweight title, which again hit a nostalgia button with me.
It's got a towering aspect to it. And especially considering the women are generally smaller than the men, so that makes this belt look larger in comparison.
Yes.
It just looks like this giant towering belt, and it's amazing.
Absolutely. It's number one with a bullet, copy paste.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Did you keep track of points then? Do you know where we stand?
I did. Tied for third place, the TBS and TNT title and the women's IC title at 3 points.
Fitting.
Tied for second place.
Fuck you, United States title. You got nothing on the New Japan US title.
The WWE Tag Team titles and the IWGP Global title tied for 4 points. And number one with 10 points, the full 10, the perfect 10, as someone would say, the AEW World title. Absolutely the right answer.
Hell yeah. All right, everybody. We're going to take a little break, go refresh some drinks, empty bladders, etc., etc. We'll see you all in about 5 minutes. Stay tuned.
Perfect.
back into it. There we are. What's going on, everybody? We're back from our break. I still have the titles above our heads.
Yes.
Let's get rid of those. All right.
Speaking of titles, just because it's upcoming, just a little early prediction conversation here. This Wednesday on Dynamite, the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament doth begin.
Do we know how long the tournament is going?
I believe I read somewhere that Full Gear is when they're crowning them.
So I ain't at the next pay-per-view. It makes sense. Yeah.
So 3-4 weeks. I don't know when Full Gear is, to be honest.
Let me guess. Third week of November.
Survey says
third
Saturday.
weekend, I should say.
Third weekend. All right, let's take a look here. Pulls up a calendar. The 1st, the 8th, the 15th. No, it is the fourth weekend because the 1st is a Saturday. Yeah. It is Saturday the 22nd.
I would have said in the 20s if I had went that route. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. I forgot fucking Halloween is Friday.
Yes, it is. I
gotta find some red face paint so I can do the Kratos chevron on the right side of my face while I'm at work.
You're going dressed as Kratos?
I mean, bald man with a longish beard. Might as well.
That actually ironically horribly checks out. I was going to make a joke of you don't have the build for it, but...
You see me in baggy sweatshirts and loose jeans all the time. You don't know.
Kratos is also above 6 feet tall. Some of us on the stream can say the same thing.
I can wear boots that give me an inch.
I believe it's set to end at Full Gear. Actually, let me see if nope, not Women's Championship, Women's Tag Team Championship. See if it says specifically. No, it doesn't yet. The first round starts this Friday, or starts this Wednesday on Fright Night Dynamite.
Hell yeah.
The only match that was designed, apparently not out of random, just draw or however they set the tournament, was Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata won a match to get to choose their first round opponent. Okay. They chose the Sisters of Sin, Sky Blue and Julia Hart.
Ooh. That's a good match.
It is a good matchup. Also, the first round, the Babes of Wrath, which is Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron, will take
their
on...
little social media video of them deciding their name was so stupid but so cute.
Anything Willow and Harley touch right now is absolutely incredible. The entrance video for the Conglomeration music video 90s sitcom thing is absolutely hilarious. The Babes of Wrath taking on, and what I personally believe is going to steal the first round of the tournament, Mercedes Moné teaming with Athena.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's an insane team. That matchup can be huge. Alex Winza,
the forever Ring of Honor Women's Champion, and the woman that can't lose unless it's Toni Storm or Chris Statlander at Full Gear.
Yep.
My God, they should be favorites to win the tournament, which I'm sure is a story they will run with for as long as they do until they get knocked out, because I don't think it's them. Anyway, go on. Sorry. Tell us about Miss Winza.
Miss Winza is teaming with Miss Riho to take on... That is a good team. Unfortunately, I think the first round not favoring them as they take on the Timeless Love Bombs. Miss Toni Storm, Miss Mina Shirakawa. That match is going to be great. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Awful with Japanese names.
Going to be fucking phenomenal. All four of those, absolute talents.
Yes.
Okay. So
hang on.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Before you go into each match.
I was not going to each match.
Oh, okay.
No.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say probably get some hate for this. Too bad you fuckers don't have my email, so you can't email me about the hate. You can post in the comments. Tell me how wrong I am about this. I think I kind of understand Dave Meltzer's lower ratings for women's matches versus men's matches. And I think a good portion of it comes down to the fact that because the women are generally smaller, the ring is too big for them. And if they were in a smaller ring, much like one you'd see at like Wrestle Circus or whatever, where it's like, I think, 18 by 18 instead of 20 by 20?
I could be 16.
It might be 16.
Yeah.
Those, because of their smaller stature and thus their smaller gait while they're running and whatnot, it looks less awkward. It fits them so much better. But also some people, when they're running the ropes, you can tell they're very clearly running the ropes and they're not making it look as genuine as they could.
Okay.
So I think I kind of understand Dave's thing a little bit. Like, it just feels a little janky in comparison because they don't have the build, the stature. However, that said, these four in this particular setup, even regarding, I mean, fuck, Riho's all of 4'12", you know, like, she's tiny. She's tiny.
4'12", you mean 5 feet tall?
Thank you, Ted. That was the joke. Glad we got there. All four of these women in this match, they make it look fucking fantastic. This is going to be a phenomenal fucking match, even if it is kind of foregone conclusion. Anyway, sorry. Before you continue, Rock wants to ask, are Monet and Storm on different sides of the bracket?
Yes.
Yep. Makes sense.
So,
right.
That's exactly why. And just to go off of what you just said there, everyone is entitled to their opinion, unless you're Dave Meltzer, so agreeing with him is terrible. Please send hate mail to kirkdoesn'tlikewomenswrestling@gmail.com. That's all lowercase. He'll get them. And yeah, feel free to drop comments about it too. I kind of want to share this video around. I think this might be the first YouTube short I make, Kirk. I'm going to take it out of context.
Love women's wrestling, but whatever. You do whatever doctoring you feel you need to.
And final match of the first round, it is the Top Gods, Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford against Tay, Ty Mello, and Anna Jay.
I still have not seen Megan Bayne at all. I've not seen any of her matches. I've missed all of it. I think I know what she looks like, and that's about it.
Megan Bayne, I feel, and this is my personal opinion, Megan Bayne has a chance to be what WWE wanted Jade Cargill to be. And what AEW had Jade Cargill be.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm totally
left.
wrong. I've seen some of her matches. I forgot she was doing like the Egyptian goddess.
The goddess
thing.
Olympia.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay, apologies. Yeah.
So to go off of Rock's question.
Unsub? What do you mean, Rock? How dare you?
Oh, jeez.
I love
the left side, right side, however you want to put it, the top half, the bottom half, whatever it is. Windsor, Riho, Timeless Love Bombs, and the Top Gods and Tay, those winners is the semifinal. The other semifinal is Athena, Monet, Nightingale, Harley, that match, and then the Sisters of Sin and Hayter and Amanada. So, as Rock has kind of hinted at, there is a chance of where it's going to go, but just prediction early. We don't know totally what's happening. Who do you got? Jamie Hayter, Queen Amanada, or do you have the Sisters of Sin?
Remind me who's in their half of the bracket again?
Nightingale and Harley Cameron against Mercedes Moné and Athena.
So it's 8 teams total?
It is 8 total, yes.
Sorry, say the other half of the bracket again, please.
So top half, Amanada Hater, Sisters of Sin, and then Babes of Wrath and Monet Athena. Bottom half,
No.
Sorry.
No, stop. Babes, Wrath, Monet and Athena.
Yep.
All right. Monet and Athena are winning their match. They're heels. They need faces to go against. So it's going to be Windsor and Riho.
In the finals?
Wait, who's in the...
Okay.
Run it back one more time. I apologize.
No worries. The 4 teams for the first semifinal match.
Yeah.
Amanada Hater versus Sisters of Sin.
Amanada Hater. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Okay.
Amanada and Hater versus Monet and Athena.
Okay. And then you've got Windsor, Riho, and the Love Bombs.
Love Bombs.
Timeless Love Bombs. And then you've got the Top Gods and TJ.
Gotta be Top Gods.
Okay. So then you've got Love Bombs and Top Gods. You're getting to Love Bombs and Mercedes and Athena.
Yeah.
I think that is the most probably correct final match, I think. And I think it truly depends on if they're going to start the downfall of Monet being that she can't beat Tony. Because if it's Tony, not the world title. However, if the championship finals are Full Gear, Monet and Statlander have already agreed for a world title match at Full Gear. That's the only reason I don't have Athena and Monet in the finals. I think they go an all babyface final, or the Sisters of Sin are the heel team in the final to take on Timeless Love Bombs.
That'd be fine. They are more of a tag team. That would make sense.
Yes. I do think Tony Storm and Mina are winning these tag belts. I think they're going to be the first tag champions.
Oh, shit.
I can see Harley Cameron being the deciding factor in Monet and Athena not advancing out of the first round.
MJF wrestled twice in a night. Monet can, says Rock.
100% she could. Absolutely could. And it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. I just feel like, is the story with Monet she can't win the AEW world title, or is it she can't beat Tony? Because I don't think she leaves with both of those belts out of Full Gear. So if she can't win the world title, okay, then she's going to lose to Stat, but she'll win the tag belts. And Athena being on TV, no matter what, is a good thing for pro wrestling. Just end of story.
I don't think it's that Monet can't win the title, period, end of sentence. I think it's just that the people that she's tried going against while they have held the title have known how to dominate her, for lack of a better term.
Understandable, however, she's beaten Stat before. And if she wins the tag belts in the world that you presented, beating Tony and Mina, she's now beaten Tony. So then it would be she can't win the AEW world title. She can win everything else, literally. I think Athena should be the one to take the TBS title from Mercedes, but
that'd be great. That would absolutely be great.
I think you can turn Athena heel on Mercedes, or turn Athena face really easily, but
or even
it's going to be interesting.
Even Mina,
I would love that.
Just because Mercedes took the
interim Ring of Honor Women's TV Championship.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'd be great. Rock says he thinks it's that Tony has her number.
I could see that. And beating them in the finals would be great.
Sometimes you need to have a kryptonite like that. It makes sense. Like, sometimes it's just, you can't beat this person. You know, all the giants in the world that could not beat Rey Mysterio, even though they should have demolished him. Just like you need the essentially the rock, paper, scissors. Athena could turn on Monet after Tony pins Monet again. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm fine with that. I will say my heart, though, is with Willow and Harley Cameron winning those tag belts. But I'm a massive Harley Cameron and Willow fan, so.
Yep. No, they're phenomenal, but I don't think
Willow
they're
should
going to
have
make it
had
out
quite a
of
few
semi
titles
or
by now.
quarters.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
so either.
absolutely.
Well, couple more things we have on the docket. Do you want to do six-pack or do you want to do blind rank?
Let's do
Which one you wanna do
six-pack.
first? Six-pack, okay.
Let's do it.
Six-pack is just everyone on the wrestling YouTube sphere. They've got some version of this. It's who's going to dethrone the champions currently in insert promotion title here. I just decided we're going to start it with just a quick six-pack. If you got one, pop the top. Let's go. Who's dethroning these champions? And
Yep.
if you want to throw out when, go nuts.
Just real quick, Rock is saying, remember the Shield for a while? Seth beats Roman. Roman beats Ambrose. Ambrose beats Seth. It's literally rock, paper, scissors. Absolutely agree, brother.
And sometimes that happens in one night, too.
Yeah. All right. Hit me, Ryan.
So the first one kind of got messed up last week, so we're just going to kind of do it. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by the greatest champion of all time, vacant.
He's doing great for himself.
He has. That man's got thousands of title reigns. Look at WCW in 2000. He had like 7.
I will say this is the one that I did not study for. These are all off the cuff.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The vacant title will be decided at the next Saturday night's main event. It is CM Punk versus Jey Uso for the vacant title.
Yep.
Who gets the title, Kirk?
Who gets the title? That is a phenomenal question. Do they want to put it on Punk yet? They do if they think Rollins is going to be back by Mania. I'm going to assume they think that's the case. So I think they believe Rollins will be back by Mania. And they want to do Rollins versus Punk. So I'm going to say CM Punk is probably winning this. Unless there is a chance they want to go a roundabout of Uso wins this, then Gunther beats Uso, then Cena beats Gunther to get an 18th on his way out, just as an absolute fuck you.
Whoa!
And then Cena leaving, then they need to decide a new champion again. So around Rumble time, Punk wins the title then, and then they do Punk Rollins. Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
I'm with you up until Cena's 18. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Are you trying to book a Royal Rumble for the World Heavyweight title?
No,
Because I'm for this.
No,
Oh.
no, unfortunately
Damn
not.
it.
They're not going to do that. The Royal Rumble match is still going to be a match to decide who goes to Mania. But, actually, if they did that, that would be very cool. That would be very fucking cool. But they won't because they're cowards.
And it's also in Saudi. It would be kind of cool. It would be really funny to have CM Punk be in the Rumble, like one of the last guys in, or he's on top with a few guys left. At number 30, countdown 3, 2, 1, and all you hear is "Burn it down,"
Yeah.
and it would be great.
No. Punk Rollins is happening at Mania. I'm almost certain of that.
I disagree with you on that.
Almost certain of that.
So
for the Raw side of things, yes.
So if under the guise Rollins is back by Mania, because obviously depending on how bad that shoulder really is, injury.
I thought it was a leg.
No, it's his shoulder. He jacked his shoulder up doing a coast-to-coast headbutt on Cody at the Perth show.
Oh, okay.
And then the next night on Raw is when Braun and Bronson turned on him. And then the following week, he stripped of the title, Battle Royal, blah, blah, blah.
Doesn't it need to be Rollins Breaker? That's a great point. Do we want to crown Breaker at Mania? I think Breaker would be a great SummerSlam
That's
induction.
see, See, and I'm not far from you because if Rollins is back by Mania, I think it's still Rollins Roman. I think that's the Mania match.
Isn't Roman on SmackDown?
It's Roman. They can do whatever he wants. And
Touché.
no, he's been on Raw because he's been helping the
Touché.
Usos feuding
Yeah.
with Bronson.
Fair enough.
The tribal thief.
Yeah.
I think CM Punk wins the title here. Rollins will.
That'll be a 6-time world champion instead of an 8-time like he should be. Oh.
And I say that for the reason of I think the Royal Rumble winner is LA Knight.
I fucking hope so.
I think
God, I
next
fucking
year,
hope so.
LA Knight gets the Jey Uso Rumble win and Mania run that Jay got this year. That's LA Knight. And it's on Punk. Punk makes Knight. And then you keep Cody doing whatever, and we'll get to that actually here in a second.
All right.
The current women's world champion, the Dark Goddess herself, Miss
Stephanie
Vacquier.
Vacquier.
Yeah, sure. I'm not even going to try and say it's how to pronounce correctly.
Also, ba, like a sheep, ba.
Va, it's a V.
No, ba,
I know.
because in Spanish, V is
I
B.
know.
Ba, like a sheep, ba, care,
Queso.
care, care,
Got
ba,
it.
care.
Recent Crown Jewel champion, defeating Tiffany Stratton to get that big, ginormously massive title.
Which is also weird because they had been building up so much about how, like, oh my god, Tiffany hasn't lost this year at all. And then Stephanie beat her.
Yeah.
And
But,
it was
I
like,
mean,
essentially nothing.
I think the Liv injury messed up plans real big because it rushed everything. I think Naomi's pregnancy kind of rushed a lot of stuff too, but the Liv injury, I think, messed up their plans.
Yeah.
Who takes the belt off Stephanie and when? What do you think?
Liv Morgan when she returns. I don't know when.
I have the same answer, and I'll tell you when. It's
yeah.
Liv Morgan winning the Royal Rumble and taking the title at WrestleMania.
I hope she's back that quickly. Cause
I very much hope so too.
I miss her. She's honestly one of my favorites. She is one of those that makes it look, when she's in the ring, it looks absolutely natural. There's no there's no jank to it to make it feel like, oh, I'm just watching like gymnastics, but it's in a ring. Like, no, she knows how to make it work. The only issue I have with Liv is that she has like essentially the same setup as Rey Mysterio for the 619. And it's just like,
Thank you.
Nobody ever falls to their knees with their face draped across the second rope unless it's a Rey Mysterio or a Liv Morgan match.
Yes.
That's my biggest beef of that all. Is just like no one else ever does that ever if it's not relevant to what's going on in their match. So
I will say the reason I do think it is going to be Liv and Stephanie at Mania is because I think the Mania match is going to be a rematch of Perth. It's the tag title match of Rhea and Io against the Kabuki Warriors. But it'll be for the Women's Tag Team Championship in some connotation, whoever's champion.
the belts are going to switch between then and now?
Yes, because the belts right now are on... Are they back on the Judgment Day?
I don't think so, but I might be wrong.
I know Bayley and Lyra got a tag title. Oh, no, they're on Alexa and Charlotte.
Still?
Yeah, and Bayley and Lyra were getting a title match tonight on Raw. I don't know the outcome of that. I haven't watched Raw yet.
Let's find out.
I'm going to assume Charlotte and Alexa are still the champions.
Let's find out right
Charlotte and Alexa versus Io and Rhea would be a great match, too. That'd be fantastic. I'd get down on that.
Yeah. Bliss and Flair still have them.
Okay. Over on SmackDown side of things, essentially, let's stick with the ladies. Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffy time. When is Tiffy time over?
if they think she's been built up enough, which it's already been, 2 years now, I think. If they think she's been built up enough, it has to be Jade Cargill.
Okay. Jade did just turn heel on her on SmackDown.
Yeah. Which seems to imply they have some amount of confidence in her.
Agreed.
So.
I very much agree with you. I do think it's Jade Cargill. I don't know if they would do a SummerSlam rematch, but I have a feeling Tiffany, if it's not Liv, Tiffany's winning the Rumble to go after Jade or whoever has the belt. I could see Tiffany winning the Chamber as well to become number one contender, but I feel like Tiffy is going to be chasing the title at Mania, whoever it may be, but I think you're right. I think Jade takes it from her.
I mean, yeah, there's very much a world where Jade beats her at Elimination Chamber in February.
Survivor Series next month?
I don't think it's going to be that early. I think if they're going to do something like that, they seem very much like the type who want to test the waters. And so if they aren't sure about Cargill, they're going to test the waters prior to Mania.
That's fair.
And then, over the course of the next month or so, they deem things haven't been super great, then they can just flip on a dime and give it back to Tiffany.
That makes sense.
So I think if that happens, it's at Elimination Chamber. But
okay.
I think if they had Jade flip on Tiffany recently, I think that
this
is
past
them
Friday.
Yeah. I think that's them dedicating that they are
They're
pot
gonna run with that a
committed.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
The men's side, whoa, something, Cody Rhodes.
I've heard of him.
Still the WWE undisputed, even though there's two world champions.
He's undisputed though.
He's ungoddamn deniable. Just ask him, he'll tell you. What happens first? Before we talk about who's going to take on Cody, what happens first? Cody turns heel or Cody loses the belt?
Loses the belt.
Okay, good. As long as
Loses
we're in
the
agreement
belt.
with that.
If Cody was okay with turning heel, he would have played more into his Codelander gimmick at the end of his AEW run instead of running the fuck away from it, because that was the most genius thing I had personally seen him do in the run that I witnessed.
Agreed.
Because I wasn't paying attention to wrestling. I stopped watching wrestling about 2007, maybe 2008, if even, actually, not probably sooner than that. I think I was still playing card games then, but I don't think I was watching wrestling back then because I think I had just kind of given up. It wasn't doing it for me. But I came back into wrestling around 2019 when one of my friends told me that his roommate was watching something called AEW, and I heard about that. I looked it up, and I was like, oh my god, I know these people. This sounds great. And I started watching, and it was incredible. So, I had this one actually written down. Didn't I? No, I didn't have this one written down. Just kidding. Apologies. Could you remind me the question, please?
Who's taking the title from Cody?
I want it to be Cena. I really do. I want it to be Cena. Just be like, you thought 17 was enough? Fuck you. Here's 18. Who's going to beat Cody? Especially if we're actually assuming it's SmackDown. I have no fucking clue. It's going to depend on who they build, so considering I have no information on that, I'm going to say Tama Tonga.
I have no problem with that. I would prefer JC Mateo personally, but I'm a Jeff Cobb guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only way that I actually can answer this question is under the assumption Seth Rollins will not be there for Mania. I think two things happen.
Roman Cody 3 with Roman as the face? No. No.
Cody Rhodes turns heel at some point between now and Mania.
No.
And oh no, hang on. I'm not done.
No,
Roman
it's not
Reigns
you. It's also Rock. Rock is saying the
wins
same
Royal
shit.
Rumble.
Oh my god.
Roman Cody 3 becoming only the second trilogy in the history of WWE WrestleMania main events. Wait.
With Rock and
no.
Stone Cold?
Yeah, but Brock and Roman, did they get 3? 31, 34, 38.
No, I think they only had 2.
No, they had 3.
They did?
31 became a triple threat, so there's an argument there. 34 and then 38 with the winner take all BS. So the third trilogy, but Roman is the face and Cody is the heel. Otherwise, I'm with you. Sure, Tama Tonga or JC Mateo.
I hate this timeline. If Cody is actually willing to go heel again now, finally, after all of his desire to basically be the next John Cena and be...
Save us, Roman Reigns.
Oh,
You're our only hope.
God. the fact that Rock is with you in the chat as well, I am so in pain. Rock is literally saying this. That is exactly the plan.
In my mind, if Seth is truly not at Mania, I think if he is, I think they do Roman Seth. If not, Roman Cody 3, baby.
Let's move on, please.
Okay. And this is just for you, Kirk.
Yeah.
Would you like my shock prediction for WrestleMania? I have one.
Yeah.
Last year, Joe Hendry
I've heard of him.
was at WrestleMania.
Clap.
Mark my words. He's got an iguana, Kirk. Mr. Iguana will be at WrestleMania.
Well, it's been a fantastic stream, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's been phenomenal. We gotta bid you a good night.
2 more quick ones, then you can do your shtick.
There's been
AEW
so
side of
many
things.
fucking people that were like, Iguana's not a good wrestler. Coming from Mexico, like, they're like, no, he's not a good wrestler. And then just like, when not Worlds Collide, but what was the first one? Not Triple Mania. No, it wasn't Triple Mania. What was their first one that they did under the WWE umbrella? It wasn't Triple Mania, and it wasn't Worlds Collide.
Was.
No. Oh wait, was it Worlds Collide?
It
might have been Worlds Collide. It was not Triple Mania.
Maybe.
But
he's got an iguana, Kirk.
Cool. So do
you can buy it on WWE Shop.
Yeah. Most people I know in Oregon have an iguana. It's not impressive.
That's fair.
I think that was Worlds Collide. Yeah, I think it was Worlds Collide as well. Yeah. All right. Anyway, go on.
On the AEW side of things, last 2. Let's go with the top lady right now, Straplander herself, Chris Statlander, AEW Women's World Champion. Who gets that belt off of Stat?
Do we think it's finally Monet?
Oh, I hate that.
I don't.
And I don't think you're wrong either. I just hate that.
No, I don't think it's Monet yet. But I'm not super familiar with all of the lady heels in AEW currently. Because most of them are doing like phenomenal fucking crowd work right now that they're all over.
Megan Bayne and Tekla are probably yes, I'd say they're probably the 2 most protected heels on the AEW side. Athena's always there, but not on the AEW thing because she's the forever champion in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Say Bane and Tekla probably the biggest heels outside of Mercedes. In terms of being built too. I mean, you've got Sky Blue and
No, they're not built.
Julia Hart.
No, it's going to be Megan Bane.
Okay. My prediction, and I think it happens in is March No. Is Revolution February, March? Is that one?
I think it's been around March every time.
Whatever the end of February, March pay-per-view is, Willow takes the belt from Stat, face versus face match, and they tear the house down.
Okay.
And the last one of the night, the Hangman has the belt. Who takes it from the Hangman? AEW World Champion Adam Hangman Page. Who could it be and where?
I don't believe this, but I want to believe this. So I'm going to believe this. Pac.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that idea.
I want it to be Pac so
I like
badly.
that so much more than my idea.
I don't know where they're going with it. I haven't heard any rumors. I'm not sure what their ideas are, but dear fucking God, Pac has done so much for this company. Dog, that triple threat between him, Omega, and Cassidy at Revolution
that was so good.
Still lives rent-free in my mind to this day. It's just like, I want to see Pac at the top. So I'm going to say that because I have no idea what's going on. Daniel Garcia says Rock. Rock.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it, but what are you smoking and why are you not sharing?
So
That's a lot.
So if we go with based upon the schedule of events this year, I think there's two options for my answer. Number one is he holds it until World's End in December, in which he loses it to everybody's favorite a-hole, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Heard of him.
Gets the belt back. Or what I would prefer, but it depends on injury status, is he holds it through May and Double or Nothing, and the Casino Battle Royal for the title shot at All In, which is going to be over in Wembley next year.
Sorry. One moment. Rock just said in chat, what's different from Pac and Garcia? Both are Death Riders members. Rock, that had better be a facetious question. Because if you're being legitimate with that,
I think you're both wrong. I think it's Yuta.
The AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Wheeler Yuta.
It has a ring to it, doesn't it?
It does in about 4 to 7 years, yes. What are you talking about? What is happening right now? What is wrong with the both of you? What?
There's a lot.
No!
I think the other one that I'd thoroughly enjoy, and it's all based upon injury, the Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal or Casino Ladder Match, whatever they do at Double or Nothing, is won by either the Aerial Assassin, Will Ospreay.
Heard of him.
Or Swerve Strickland.
I've heard of him.
Or in my world, they come down with the Casino chip together because they could time it and do it.
Oh,
Your all-in main event is a three-way dance between Hangman, Ospreay, Swerve.
Okay.
That's your title match. My dark horse is Kenny Omega takes a belt off Hangman Page because I find the irony of that hilarious. I don't know how Kenny gets a title shot. I don't know why we're putting the belt back on Kenny. Not that he doesn't deserve it, but I think it'd be hilarious.
Because it's probably going to be the last time he ever holds the belt.
Yeah.
Honestly, with all the bullshit he's been through, I think he is legitimately on his last run. And I'm sorry to see that, but also, at the same time, I just re-upped my New Japan Pro Wrestling subscription, so I'm going to be watching shit from 2015, 2016 to today. I'm going to be eating good.
There it is.
Well, everybody, we got one last little segment for you.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to forget about this.
No,
Damn
of course
it.
we're not going to forget
Oh,
about
no.
this. How can we forget about this? We've got a blind ranking.
Oh, no.
for
Payback
you.
for me.
I mean, you say that. I don't think it's going to be as bad as you think it's going to be. I think you're expecting worse than what it is.
Okay.
But I will tell you this. So, this is not only a blind ranking, this is also a blind category. However, there is essentially two answers to the category. There's a very obvious answer, and then there's a very specific answer.
Their names all have a color in it.
Sure, let's go with that. So, if you can get the very obvious answer, which I think you will get within 5 names at least. If you can get the very obvious answer, that will gain you 1 bonus point. However, if you can get the very, very specific answer to what these 10 names are, that will gain you a bonus 5 points.
So I'd get 6 points, and I'm blind ranking 10 things. Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah. So you can get a potential of 16 points from this.
Okay.
If you can guess what these names have to do with each other. And the first name I will give you is...
As I blind rank them. Oh, God.
Whoa! Cody Rhodes.
Oh, I hate that I don't know this cat. This is so not fair. This is not the same thing I did to you. This is not fair at all.
Rank them on any aspect of their career. Like, ideally, every aspect of their career. You know, like, take their career as a whole, rank them in terms of that.
All right, Cody at 4.
Cody at 4. All right. Oh, I should actually write that down.
Oh, I hate this so much.
Well, that makes one of us. Number 2 in the list is Kenta.
Whoa, that's... Okay, put Kenta at 7. Please, God, I hope he doesn't hear this and kick me in the head.
He hangs out around here. He would.
Yeah, we would.
All right. Number 3 in the list, Finn Balor.
Okay. I'm gonna put Finn at 6.
6. All right.
How many guesses do I get at the broad stroke thing?
I mean, you can guess every name that I give you.
Are these members of the Bullet Club?
That has earned you 1 point, Ryan.
Okay.
You have gained... you have learned the general idea of the list. You have not learned the specific idea of the list.
Okay.
The specific idea of the list will earn you 5 points rather than 1.
Okay.
All right. The next name
Bullet Club.
on the list is Kenneth By God, Omega.
I mean, I don't think there's a better member of the Bullet Club above him. All right, Kenny Omega at 1.
All right. Better member of the Bullet Club. You might have heard of him. His name is Machine Gun Carl Anderson.
Carl Anderson at 8. Sorry.
Wow.
I know.
All right.
It's not that he's a bad member. It's just I have so many more that I think he's better.
It's just that
than.
he's a sour-faced member.
He is, but there's so many more that I like better and that did more for the club. I'm sorry. I love Machine Gun.
All right.
I feel bad doing that.
All right. Well, how do you feel about the phenomenal one, AJ Styles?
AJ Styles is number 2.
Number 2 behind Kenny Omega. That's insane. You know
It's not.
You know what would be even more insane? If I had you rank 2 people instead of 1. How do you feel about the Young Bucks, Ryan?
9.
9?
Yep.
Nicholas and Matthew both combined make a 9?
Yes, because I think I have an idea of what you're going to do for the last 3, and I'm saving 10 because you're either going to give me prediction.
Yeah.
You're either going to be a dick and give me bad luck Fale, and I don't want to dog the big underboss, or you're going to give me David Finlay, and I'm going to be pissed if he's higher than 10.
Okay. All right, fair enough. All right. Well, the 8th name in your list is Switchblade Jay White.
I'm going to put him at 3.
Number 3?
Yeah.
Where he belongs, baby. All right. The 9th name in the list, even though it's 10 people because of the $32.17 bucks.
32.17.
Ryan, I would like to ask you: have you ever heard of?
Is it just him or is it the God?
It is just him. The
Fantastic.
Bucks,
Number 5.
All right, the Bucks got placed in a single slot, but Tama Tonga versus Tamaloa was separate. So Tama Tonga is at number 5, leaving, I believe, slot number 10
Yep.
for Ryan. For
God.
Bad Luck
God damn it.
Fale.
Actually, on this list, that actually works. I like Fale. I like the underboss. Okay.
All right. So, Ryan, what is the blind theme behind this blind rank?
Okay, so
You got the 1-point version of it. The 1-point version of it was a modicum of what the 5-point version is. But if you can get the 5-point version, obviously that will give you 5 points. But you're on the path. But what is the actual idea behind this list?
is it too broad to say they've all competed at Wrestle Kingdom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you that as a freebie.
Okay, so it's not world champion, because I don't think Tama or Carl have ever got a world title. They've been tag champions. don't think the Bucks have ever been in the G1, so it can't be G1 wins.
Which is kind of surprising, right? Like, you'd think maybe at least one of them would have been in there at least once, but no. Which, by the way...
And ironically, have they ever won a tag league either?
Cannot speak to that.
Okay.
But I did just re-up my New Japan subscription, so I am watching this year's G1 Climax.
Nice.
So I'll be in to report about that about 4 months after the fact.
What is they all got Bullet Club t-shirts in Hot Topic?
I mean, everybody did. That's nothing.
It.
I'm not going to take that away from you.
Well, I don't remember seeing a Luke Gallows t-shirt in Hot Topic, but I remember seeing a Machine Gun.
It probably happened.
Probably.
It probably happened. I will give you a hint.
Okay, thank you.
This is a freebie. Based off your last guess, this is probably nothing new, but this top 10 list is not no, how do I put this? How do I phrase this? This top 10 list. No, I don't know how to phrase it, actually. I'm gonna leave you struggling.
Okay. Let me take a shot in the dark of what is they've all main evented a Ring of Honor pay-per-view.
I cannot confirm nor deny, but this is not the answer.
Ironically, it's Jay White that I don't know has been in the main event of a Ring of Honor pay-per-view. All the rest of them have, because I think Foley was in like a 10-man tag at All-Star Extravaganza 2019 or 17 or some shit.
yeah, probably.
It's not been to WWE. It's not been to Ring of Honor. Or AEW.
If you want to tap out, you can say I quit at any point. You just need to actually say I quit into the microphone.
Fuck you, I'm gonna John Moxley this son of a bitch. I'm just gonna shake my head.
You can just actually just say I quit. And
yeah, we're gonna be here all night if I don't. So let's see.
Let me say.
Is it technically was a leader of a form of the Bullet Club?
There have only been 6 leaders of Bullet Club. I gave you 10 names.
Yeah, well, there's different factions of Bullet Club.
No, there have only been.
Quit.
Oh, he said it.
He said it. What are you going for here? I don't mind my rankings though, to be honest.
Okay. So
I feel bad having Bad Luck Fale at 10 though.
You should.
Just because I feel
no, you should not, because if I remember correctly, I believe Bad Luck Fale was 9 on the list proper. This list being Parts Fun Known's top 10 list of the most impactful Bullet Club members of all time. Back in 2022, so 3 years ago, they made a list of the most impactful members of Bullet Club.
Who the fuck ranked under Fale of this list? Fale was 9. Who was 10?
No, it was not 10. It was 30 or 31.
Oh! They ranked every memorable. I remember that video now.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I
And
gotcha.
Bad Luck Fale, I believe, if I am remembering correctly, got 9 on that list because he had been there since the beginning.
Yeah, he was the second
still
fucking
been
member.
Yeah. And he had held his stance the entire time. Like,
I will say though, and I know the Parts Unknown do great lists. They still do. I have always had an issue with their top Bullet Club member list, because number one with a bullet, no matter what, is always gonna be Ming. Because I'm not fucking telling him he's not number one. He eats people's faces. Do your Googles.
it's okay. He's also dead. You don't have to worry about that.
No, he's not. Haku isn't dead. No.
I'm thinking of Sabu.
That's,
Apologies.
huge difference from
Yeah.
Ming and
No,
Sabu.
Yeah, no, that is a massive difference. Yeah.
One will crack your head open. The other one's, never mind.
Both. Same.
One's not intentionally.
Well,
Situations are situational.
right,
fantastic.
thank you so much for hanging out with us. It has been another phenomenal week, as always. We'll be back next week. Maybe with a Rock, finally. Maybe with a 2K, even, possibly. Who knows? I don't know. We'll find out. We're going to work that out over the next week. But until then, thank you for hanging out with us. It's been an absolute blast. Until then, goodbye. Mwah! And good night. Bang!
Bang, bang.
So sweet. Hey, good night, everybody. Oh, my mouse is